Hi everyone, I'm Mark. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and welcome to Pick a Card. I do this 5 days a week, and this is card number 1. Card number 2. Pick the card that you resonate with. And the angels, they always come forth to give you beautiful messages to help you. Also, if you guys like what you hear on my channel, the best way to support it is to give me thumbs up, and also to be notified for daily messages, please subscribe. This way you can follow me on the YouTube. You know, we go through this different difficulty in our life, and I'm always here. And if anything ever resonates with you guys, I'm here for you, and I can really guide you and support you. So let's get started with our pick a card reading. The first card that comes into place is Michael. Michael comes forth. Okay, this is the world as we know it. Well, you know what? As we already know, the earth is going through so many different changes. And of course, we live on the earth, and this is the earth right here. And we're seeing the world as we like to see it. So even though we're on the earth, we're still focusing on, well, what I love in my life, being on this earth. So it's interesting how your angel Michael is showing you how we know you're on the earth, but now you're looking at the earth, even though you're standing on the earth, to see what you want to manifest, what you want to bring out into the future. Now, dealing with situations like that, oh yeah, if you notice everything is blue, I want to mention this to you. Everything is blue here. The reason why is it's an expansion, openness, growth, right? Expression. Because it's your throat chakra, we see with the blue. If you notice there's a little darkness, a little gray here, well, really more like black, it's a transition color. So just realize the transition color comes in, that means you're going through a change on the earth. And through these changes, there's growth, there's evolvement, there's also progress. So let's focus our attentions on what serves us, not to worry about it. I know we all worry, I know, but we want to keep our focus on not to worry so much and don't act upon it, but focus on everything you want to manifest. Put it out there like it has already happened. And when you do that, you'll be surprised how things just come flowing. Things come together. Because you're attracting that. Because you're a magnet. And you could do this in your mind. Of course, in reality, you're not going to be on the earth and see the earth right there. Of course, but that's what they're showing. It's like even though you're grounded on the earth, you're seeing things. What would I like to do on this earth? Am I missing something? Do I need to improve on something? But I'm going to move forward and do what I want to do. See, we act too much on the emotional stuff when we really should be acting on what we want to manifest. And I know we all do this. We all do this. So we have to get ourselves out of doing that, because that's what gets us into trouble. So keep that in mind. Only focus on what you want to manifest and live in those energies, because your beautiful world can change around you but just by a belief system. There's too much noise, too much distractions around us, and what we want to do, we want to stay more focused on what's serving us. So rewire that brain and focus on what's going to serve us, even if it hasn't happened yet. Once you start getting used to that, you'll be surprised how your world changes around you, and you'll have a brighter future. Because as we're thinking, we're making things manifest. We don't think so. We just say, well, it hasn't changed 5 minutes ago. No, it takes time for the energy to accumulate and for it to change. But might as well stay focused on what's serving you, even if it hasn't happened. Because we're putting too much energy in, things are not serving us. Of all things, it's getting us stressed. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world right now, but we want to focus and center and keeping our frequencies up and thinking positive thoughts and manifest beautiful things. And that will turn your world all the ways around, clockwise, in the way it's supposed to turn, and move forward in your life. If you guys ever want to hear anything on my channel, please, definitely write it in the comment box, because I'd love to hear from you. Okay, and now here's card number 2. Okay, Angel Uriel comes forth. Angel Uriel comes forth. And this is the, oops, the card just flipped on me. It's the Temple Path. And what is the Temple Path? This is a spiritual, very, very spiritual. It's saying that your loved ones are there by your side. Meanwhile, you are on the earth. And when you're on the earth, what's happening here is you're being guided. You may feel like you're alone, but you're not. But they're constantly on you because they want you. They'll say, you and God, you and God has this contract. And in this contract, you agreed what you would fulfill. So the Temple Path is really your spiritual path, like the holy path of what you're going to follow through as a spiritual soul. And as you follow through this path, many doors will open for you. You'll go forward in your life. You'll feel better about yourself because your soul will know. Your soul doesn't always speak to you because sometimes we're not zoning in. Because if we don't zone in, then we lose the focus on where it is. Because you'll be surprised, sometimes you just know things, even though you may question it, but you are moving forward. Because if it feels right, go with it. And that's the Temple Path that they want you to follow by. Even though you're on the earth, they have this pathway on the earth that they call a Temple Path. They want you to follow. They want you to follow and get to your destiny and complete what you said you were going to do. Because without accomplishing it, then what are we accomplishing? That's the biggest question. Why are we not accomplishing it? And where do we need to go and move forward? But the Temple Path, you'll be surprised, all these angels and guides, loved ones, ascending masters, gatekeepers, soul keepers, they're all there looking over you. They all have a mission for you to complete what you need to do. That's why when we get these feelings inside, or sometimes we may hear a thought in our head, we may think it's us, but it's really them talking to us. So the Temple Path is really important to follow it. We may say, well, I don't see a path. Where's the path? Well, guess what? It's not like a regular pathway that you're going to look for. It's how you're flowing in life, how you're coming together. What are you doing to act and respond and behave on this? How are you handling it? What step are you on? What have you learned? How much more do you need to learn? And how do you feel where you are right now in the spiritual sense? And then, see, all this should be planned out in the mind. Some people like to see on paper, write it down, say, oh, I'm here and I feel really good. Let me get to my next step. So that's where the temple path comes in. Okay, you're here, and now you're going here. Now you're going there. Now you're going here. You see what I mean? You're following it. Okay, I feel good level 1. I'm going to go to level 2, go to level 3, go to level 4. It's not always just a straight pathway. It could be all different. You're going from step to step to step, and that it goes into your pathway. So remember to follow it, and to know the only way you're going to be on the right track is things to flow. And like, I was mentioning, I know I said this, I'm saying this twice, I do apologize, but if you guys ever want to hear anything, please, write in the comment box. I would love to hear from you. Would you like to hear on the channel? But anything that resonates with you guys, I do one-on-one sessions. You could click the link below, in the description box below. You can see my website. Email me any questions. Schedule a one-on-one session by email. And I'm so blessed that you guys tuned in today. Love to see you. Thank you so much for subscribing. And remember, be the loving souls that you are. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on here on Pick a Card. Be well, be blessed. Blessings and love, Marc.